Welcome back to Pop Culture Explosion. I'm Mike, and this is Paul.
Here at Pop Culture Explosion, we boldly talk about things no one has talked about before. Mike, what are we talking about today?
Today, we are talking about the new Star Trek Discovery TV show.
Yes, on CBS, and if you don't have regular TV, you can stream it on CBS.com, which is what I did. And, yeah. Let's talk about it.
All right, so Paul, you're a huge Star Trek fan, much bigger Star Trek fan than I am.
I watched every episode from Captain Kirk in the original Star Trek up to The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, which is by far probably my favorite of the series. Watched every movie, and
we even did a panel on it.
Yes,
so
we did.
If there's an authority here to talk about this new Star Trek Discovery TV show, it is going to be Paul.
Yeah, if my cousin watches this, he thinks he's so much smarter than me when it comes to Star Trek, which actually he
probably is.
No, he can actually speak Klingon. That's how he is. So, yeah. So I've watched the first 2 episodes, and I have really strong mixed feelings about it.
Yes, you were telling me this. So we've got some mixed feelings. Tell me what's good about it. Why should I watch this show?
Well, first of all, the special effects are amazing. But I mean that's nothing special now.
That's kind of a given these days.
You expect that. I thought the special effects were good. I liked the look of the bridge. I liked the look of the ships. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, okay, so when I think, why do I want to watch a TV show, you've got to get to the meat and potatoes of, how about the storyline and the characters?
Well, the storyline and the character, I mean, this is basically a setup for the Starship Discovery. I mean, they're not on the Discovery for these first 2 episodes. This is really an introduction between the Federation. This happens 10 years before Captain Kirk. So the technology is not as advanced, even though it looks really awesome. So this is just really a setup for what Discovery is going to be. I only see 2, maybe 3 of the main characters from these 2 episodes actually making it onto Discovery.
Mm-hmm. So now, how about, I know you mentioned in our pre-discussion about chemistry.
There was none. I didn't see any chemistry at all. But
between the characters?
Yeah, I mean, when you looked at the things that I really enjoyed about the past Star Trek episodes was the relationships amongst the crew. And even, I mean, whether it was Voyager, I felt that chemistry on Voyager on day 1. I felt the chemistry with Next Generation. Deep Space Nine was all about relationships, which was pretty awesome. This, no, I didn't care. The only one I liked was the captain. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to tell you what happens with her. She was probably by far my favorite character in the series.
Okay, so here's something I noticed. Like in the Next Generation, if you watch maybe the first season, second season, they're kind of wooden with each other, I think. And then as the seasons progress, you could tell the comfort level there. You can tell they're more friends. They're more comfortable. Is this a situation that may take a while?
No, I think that they just didn't really put much thought into it because they knew that this crew was disposable. So hopefully when they get their full crew with Discovery, then maybe that chemistry will happen. Mm. But seriously, this ship was just a temporary thing.
Okay, so we're lacking chemistry. How are you feeling about story-wise?
The story was fine. I mean, you have the Klingons over here, you have the Federation over here. The Klingons, they want to be separate from the Federation. They want nothing to do with them. They want to focus on their race, their culture, which is pretty par of the course for Klingons. I didn't like the physical change of the Klingons. I mean, this is probably
that was the other thing I was going to mention.
This is our 3rd version of fourth version of what the Klingons look like. We had the original Klingons from Star Trek with Captain Kirk. Then we had the Captain Kirk movie where they had the Klingons that are a little bit different. Then you had the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine Klingon look, which by far is probably my favorite.
What I don't understand is if there's going to be some kind of continuity, why would they be different? This is what bothers me about
Don't know. I thought that was
unless it's like its own thing. I mean, it's confusing to me, even going in.
Well, in Star Trek, they did talk about the original race of Klingons and why they look different. They actually acknowledge that.
There's some explanation.
But I didn't care much for it, and I didn't like the fact that they spoke Klingon the entire time when they're amongst each other. It was just kind of annoying reading subtitles.
They did have subtitles.
They did, but it just sounded like they were in pain whenever they talked.
So I'm kind of feeling like a very tippy scales. There isn't much to hold up that you liked about it.
I'm giving this 4 more episodes. I'm doing more than what I would normally do. I'm giving it 4 more episodes. I'm really hoping it grabs me. But what sucks with this, though, is they're competing against the Orville. You know, with and I'm loving the Orville. That's the Star Trek I wanted to get. So we'll see.
All right. So this is okay. Normally, when I give a show to you and you're like, I need you to check this out, you give it maybe 1 episode, maybe a half of an episode, but before you're like, no. So this one, do you feel like you're
conflicted.
there?
I'm conflicted.
You're compelled to watch because it's Star Trek?
Yes.
That's why, because otherwise you'd be done with it.
If I was a Star Trek fan, I wouldn't have gotten to the 2nd episode.
Oh, well, I'd really be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What you thought of it, because we did a preview and we actually got a dislike, and like some people were, like there's some Star Trek fans out there watching this,
right? And if you were a diehard Star Trek fan and you love this, yes, you can dislike the video, call me a jerk, whatever you want. But the thing is, though, the verdict is mixed. I would say it's about half and half. I mean, there are half of the Trekkies out there that have my point of view, and then there's Trekkies like my cousin who just loved it. So
no matter what they do, he loves it.
Correct. So basically, guys, if you're a Star Trek fan, you haven't watched it, watch it, make your own decision. But these are just 2 cents from some amateur guy doing a critique.
Well, yeah, and you're not saying it's a must-see. You go watch it.
No,
either.
No.
Take the Star Trek thing out of it as a show.
It's not a must-see. No, the characters are two-dimensional. The special effects were the only redeeming quality, in my humble opinion.
Yeah. Which, if you don't have the special effects right in 2017, I don't know.
You need to go home because you're drunk. Yeah. So yeah, but go watch the Orville. Loved it. So final thoughts.
Final thoughts. This was a plug for Orville.
I don't have any final thoughts. I just shared everything I have for you guys. So hey, like I said, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. Agree with me or not, doesn't really matter. But hey, let's continue the conversation below in the comment section. And for future content, hit the subscribe button. You do any of those, and you will have your very own Starship delivered to you by tomorrow. With that being said, peace out.